Welcome back, and before we begin, we'd like to give a big thanks to all the new subscribers to our channel. It means a lot and is much appreciated. So we booked our stay for 2 weeks at the Lotus Hotel, and it took a few days to get over the travel to Chiang Mai. We then began to explore the city. In this video, we'd like to show you our first impressions of Chiang Mai. As we'd heard from many different sources, it can be a bit of a sensory overload for some, and at times it was for myself and Lorna as well. To make things a little more challenging, in our first week we both caught colds, which is a little hard to avoid when travelling, but it only took us a few days to get over the worst of it. Every morning, before we started our daily adventures, we began our day with a great breakfast at the hotel, which by the way was an added extra to the initial quoted room costs, but enjoyable all the same.
This is our beautiful omelette, eggs, breakfast at the hotel, and the fabulous staff. We have such a selection for breakfast. Cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, shredded carrot and lettuce, cabbage, all the mayonnaise and sauces, everything. Nothing hot boxes. This is what we have available to us every morning at the Lotus Hotel where we're staying. And steamed rice. And fruits, juices. Oh wow, we've got dragon fruit this morning and pineapple. That is so yummy. We have pineapple juice, orange juice, cold water and cold milk, and a fabulous fruit salad. Cereals, there's even a little chocolate cocoa crunch, cornflakes. There's tea, coffee, and the staff are really wonderful. And the piece de resistance, we have waffles, which I will admit I have tasted, and they are delicious. And we have Nutella, honey and maple syrup to go with it.
Tuk-tuks are one of the fastest and cheapest but definitely hair-raising ways to get about the city. We've used them a few times, but mostly we've used Grab vehicles, which is Thailand's equivalent to Uber but a lot cheaper. We began, as many do, taking a trip to the local shopping malls. Old habits die hard, as they say. We've heard that this is a common thing many expats do, as it's a way of stepping out into a new country, but in familiar surroundings. And one thing that Thailand does well is shopping malls.
Well, here we are at the Maya Centre in Chiang Mai, and we have just come across the Harley stand. John's here, quite taken with it, and he's chatting to a couple of Aussies he just met. And they've got some great gear. But the plan is to visit the main Harley Rico shop here in Chiang Mai in another week or so, and check out their bikes with the intentions of purchasing ourselves a new one. This is a fantastic mall, so I'll just do a swoop and see it all. Lovely, absolutely beautiful. Check this out. We're now at the Chiang Mai Central Plaza shopping centre near the airport. And they've actually got this fish tank in here, and it is so big. And the size of the fish, I don't know what they are, but there's lots of different types. It's like an underwater aquarium. This place is just crazy. McDonald's, and there's so much food and cars for sale. Heaps to look at.
A feature of many of these shopping complexes is the food court, and there's certainly many varieties of dishes to choose from. As we quickly found out, you can't pay for your meal when ordering it at the counter. You have to get a prepaid card from a booth to use at whatever vendor you choose. You can then hand the card back where you purchased it to get a refund if you have some unused credit left. The meals in the food courts are really well priced, and $5 to $10 Australian would see 2 people well fed, including a drink of something non-alcoholic.
What's going on? They've got like pop-up shops in the middle. Lots of things, vegetables. And this is the large supermarket down here. So colourful. It's a huge shop. I guess you could compare it to Big W in Australia.
You never know what you'll come across in these shopping malls here in Thailand. Overnight, a new pop-up display or promotion event arrives. We were blown away to see these outstanding Mini Coopers on display at Central Festival. And they weren't cheap, as Thailand has high import tax on certain vehicles. Mini Cooper 3-door hatch price in Thailand start from 2.15 million baht, or around 92,000 Australian dollars for the base variant Cooper. We love seeing what the latest promotion event is going to be. There's always something new.
Well, the other day this place had a food festival, and now it's a coffee festival, craft coffee. Coffee is very reasonably priced here, isn't it, John?
It is.
So we're going to have a browse and see if we can find a cup of coffee. You can buy your own beans if you're going to grind them into your own machine, which we don't have one right now because we left it back in Australia, and we will be buying a new one when we get our house, so that's not for a while yet. So until then we're buying coffees daily, and we're usually spending about $1.50 per cup compared to Australia, which is, I don't know, what is it, $6 plus?
We did spend a fair bit of time looking for somewhere new to eat each day, as we wanted to sample a variety of the local eateries, and you never knew what you'd come across on the way.
It's very common to see 3 on a bike here, sometimes 4. No helmets. Totally different way of living. These girls are all having fun. Aha, we have found our place, the Salad Concept. We love it here. We've been here twice before, and we're going to go again. And here we are, stuck outside the burger place that has yummy burgers, and we are now wet season here in Chiang Mai. And John's checking the weather.
20 minutes, so it could be back to the bar.
We could go back to the bar. Back to the bar.
Back to the bar.
It's all part of the adventure. Rain, rain, heavy, heavy. I'm sorry for the he is. Woo.
We hope you've enjoyed watching part 1 of our initial first impressions of Chiang Mai, and we look forward to bringing you some more in the next video, part 2. If you've liked watching, then please consider clicking on the subscribe button and hitting the bell. It costs you nothing and it means a lot to us. See you in part 2.